Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, April 13th. A little bit of abbreviated forecast. Going to get out on the road heading out towards West Michigan to work on the Clarksville station. And would have been out to Nowego as well, but we're waiting on parts for that station, so it'll be down probably for another week and a half or 2 weeks. If we look at the headlines for today, we got showers moving into the area. It'll be more concentrated across the southern part of the state, where maybe a couple of tenths of an inch could fall. For the rest of the areas, as that activity moves through, it should weaken somewhat, so I expect mainly around a tenth of an inch or so across the central and northern areas. And you can see for the next 6 to 14 days, looks like temperatures will be near, according to the NOAA, a little bit below normal. I think we'll be closer to normal. And for precipitation, like a broken record, we're going to continue to be on the wet side as we see temperatures much of next week, though, will be in the 60s, so that'll be above normal. And then towards the end of the week, we cool down according to these forecasts. We'll see how that pans out. And again, we got some warmer conditions coming up with showers today becoming more scattered tonight. Friday looks like a decent day, partly sunny, low to mid 60s, and Saturday is going to be really nice much of the day with high temperatures in the 70s. But it's the Friday night and early Saturday where we expect the potential for around 2 to as much as maybe 5/10 of an inch of rain. Now, if we're on the high side, I think that the chance of getting a lot of weekend high school sports in is probably going to be on the iffy side. We're still somewhat hopeful, maybe a 30–40% chance that we could get those games in without too much problem. But the problem is, I think 60 or 70% says it's going to be too much rain. But we'll see. We've got another 24 hours to watch how that warm front develops and how much rain it will accompany it. See temperatures out there this morning pretty comfortable in low to mid 40s across the area. Again, showers moving into the southern part of the state, and they'll spread over to the east here as the morning goes on. And if we look at the satellite view, you can see some of the colder cloud tops across northwest or northeast Illinois into southwest lower Michigan. Again, the heaviest rainfall should fall around the Muskegon area or towards Saginaw, and then or towards the Port Huron area. From there south, maybe a tenth or two of an inch of precipitation, a little bit less to the north. And again, as these showers and thunder showers move to the southeast this morning, they'll be weakening. And you can see on radar some of the pretty good activity across southern portions of Wisconsin into northern Illinois. Again, the heaviest activity is going to sink to the south. I think areas like Kalamazoo or towards Lansing, Clarksville, Jasper, and Blissville. I think on our rain gauges, those are going to be the areas that see the most precipitation in the rain gauge. And again, these will be weakening as they come into the state. If we look at the forecast map this morning, the low pressure system responsible for the rain coming in this morning across Iowa will sink and weaken as it goes to the southeast. And then we'll get a new system that's going to develop across the plains, and by tomorrow morning that low pressure system will be moving off to the northeast. And again, with this warm front pressing up, some very heavy rains and some pretty good thunderstorms to develop, especially for Friday night into Saturday. You can see on Saturday's map a secondary low develops, and it'll keep that activity flowing from the southwest to the northeast. And again, I think the heaviest precipitation is going to be across portions of Iowa, southern Minnesota, into Wisconsin, into the UP, and maybe northern lower Michigan, less as you get to the southeast. And if we look at the precipitation over the next 5 days, you can see a little bit less in the way of precipitation across the southeast, and the trend has been to push the heavier rains to the northwest. So as far as the weekend activities for high school sports, again, there's a chance that mid-Michigan to the southeast could get some in, but again, I'm not terribly hopeful. Maybe a 30% chance or 40% chance that we would avoid heavy enough rain to cause those to be rained out. But again, it's not looking real good right now. We'll know a lot more in 24 hours, but you can see a lot of heavy rain back to the northwest of us. And if we look at the weather watch this morning, not a lot going on out there. Nothing for the state of Michigan, just some fog advisories. Once you get back into western portions of Minnesota, into the eastern portions of South and North Dakota, and wind advisories farther out to the west in the western Dakotas back into Montana. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.